Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're gonna talk about some good all basketball. What news? Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga this year could fetch potentially more than $30 million in free agency. All right. Obviously, Jonathan Kuminga is a guy who can still be extended and negotiated. He has quite some time till free agency, as this year is only Kuminga's what? I believe it's only Mr. Kuminga's third season. So they can get him extension eligible this offseason. And that allows them to probably sit there and be like, hey, we'll give you 4 year, 5 year, 120, 150, and maybe backload or front load it. So maybe if you don't expect to contend next year, you pay him a shit ton of money, or if you expect to contend, pay him down the road by backloading it. But Kuminga's a guy this year, he put up 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and then to close out the year, I mean, he was basically a 20 points per game scorer at times. So I want to hear your thoughts down below. If you're a Warriors fan, would you guys pay Kuminga or not? What's the group consensus on that one? I would. I think you have to. Who the hell are you going to get to replace him? So this report's coming from the Ringer, and it goes like this. The Jonathan Kuminga, who just wrapped up a career year, is eligible for an extension this summer. His potential to build on that breakout year, as I mentioned, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, is one of the Warriors' more realistic avenues of raising their ceiling as a contender. For Kuminga, his athleticism provides the necessary jolt to the Warriors, dynamic three-point shooting, ball movement orient offense. And this will obviously lead to the Warriors front office executives to wonder what is the right compensation for him. And you want to pay him sooner rather than later, because if he does get better, then it's going to get more expensive. Now, the Warriors brass has valued Kuminga for several years now, and we can tell with their extension negotiations that his public complaints about playing time suggest that he and the Warriors may have not been seeing eye to eye about his role. And some other league executives told the Ringer that they believe Kuminga could fetch $30 million per year on the market, a figure that would make him the second highest paid player on the Warriors roster. Now, he is a high fly. The whole thing is they need Kuminga to be able to play the three. And I think that's potentially what's holding them back from, Kuminga's kind of more of a four, but they need him right now as down the road. Sure, you can be the four, man. But at certain times of the game, you can be the four. But I think part of the reason why they're open to trading Wiggins is the idea is Trace Jackson Davis is the center, Draymond Green is now the power forward, and Kuminga at the three, which allows you then to have somebody, maybe Klay Thompson or somebody else at the two next to Curry. So I think that's the whole thing that they're trying to figure out, because I don't know if they know what specifically is the right way to go about it. But I'm definitely curious to hear your guys' thoughts on, what do you guys think with this whole Kuminga situation? I think it's really just they want to make sure it's worth committing the money, and they don't want to get stuck like they almost did with Jordan Poole. I think they do have PTSD from Jordan Poole.